What if there were like human sized or like dog sized mosquitoes?
We'd be having guns and shooting them like
I don't.
fucking pterodactyls.
I was gonna say I don't know if shooting them is gonna work. You're definitely gonna have to. You have to try some shit.
Shooting that would definitely help if they're just the same thing but dog size.
Yeah, they're just mosquitoes, but they're dog sized.
Yeah, they get shot easily.
Yeah, you're gonna run out of ammo pretty quickly.
Oh, yeah, there's a lot of them. If they all got that size,
Yeah, exactly. Just one day, just boom.
flamethrowers.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
We missed 3 scheduled podcast episodes. We
No, we
were
didn't.
technically supposed to be on like episode 16, but I think we reverted all the way back to 14 because the last one we did got fucked up.
Yeah, halfway through.
Yeah.
Well, a little
All I got was
or
the
less than
part where
halfway
we
through.
smoked. That was the only thing on there. I was like, I can't use none of this.
No.
And it was like very stupid shit, you know?
Right, right, right.
It was the beginning half. But we're back on track, maybe.
All right.
We're all living life and working and shit. Shit gets in the way. Just kind of telling all of them what the fuck happened for the past 3 fucking weeks or maybe even a month.
Yeah, the last one got messed up and scheduling issues.
Air
It happens.
conditioning issues.
It's all right.
Yeah.
It's all good now.
The air conditioning actually still
You know
working.
what hasn't stopped? Data centers.
Hell no, they're gonna take over the world.
Yep, they haven't stopped. Actually, one of these, what is it? South Sarasota County, maybe. I don't know. Wherever that Pinal County, that's what it is. Pinal County, the sheriff of that said that he was going to block all deals with flock cameras. So it's not data centers, but it's a step in the right direction.
Yeah, they're very dangerous. That's a dangerous thing to have out. That's China right there.
It's like
That's like the CCTV.
you see people, hopefully more sheriffs take,
Isn't that,
action
or is it
and leaders.
CCPD?
What?
Maybe I said that wrong. I said CCTV, but I think it's CCPD.
Closed circuit television?
No, the police in fucking China or whatever, the government.
Oh. CPD?
Yeah, whatever. They fucking, they're communists, right? Or socialist or whatever.
Socialism, yeah. Communism.
Yeah, so flock cameras are kind of taking after them, watching everybody,
It's not
knowing
socialism,
what
it's
they're
communism.
doing and making sure they're staying in line kind of thing. I flick one off every
They
time on my way
have
home from work.
they have a social credit score is what it's called. It's like I forgot the exact name for it, but it's like that. It's like based on your behavior and you know things like that is how you rank in society. It's kind of crazy,
It's like a game
and
you
it
gotta
lets
play.
you lets you
It's kind of the
do
same
different
here,
things.
though. I mean, if you get in trouble, you get in trouble again. You're
I
like
mean,
a
we have
repeat
credit scores.
offenders and shit.
Yeah, exactly. You're a repeat offender. You're a felon.
You're judged for the rest of your life.
If you're a felon, you have that felony on your record. Yeah, and it
We're
prevents you from
slowly
doing
turning into
things.
one.
What, communism?
Yeah.
No, we're still very far from communism.
What about socialism? Is that kind of the same thing or different?
Socialism is different. Socialism is I'm not going to tell you exact definitions, but the brief of it is like what it's supposed to be and it never works out to be is that everybody has like equal, right? Like everybody, if you're willing to work, you have as
Just
much money
divide
as the
it
next
evenly, kind of
pretty
thing.
much, yeah. Right.
The problem with all that is people always in power want to have
It
more.
never works, yeah.
Yeah.
Never works. It's
But if
proven to
AI is
never
in
work.
power and AI don't want more, it could work. Because AI is not winning by anything. He's just doing it. It's doing it like you ask it to lick your butthole and do your dishes. It's just going to do it. It's not going to feel bad or sad about it. It's just going to fucking do it.
Communism, I think, is more of like it's like an elected official, sort of like capitalism, but it's like elected leaders that provide for their, the good people of their society. And again, never works.
Well, it'll work with AI.
Look at Russia and
Socialism, anyway.
or old Soviet Union anyway. Some people like it, if it's for you, it's for you, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, it's working
Live how
some
you want.
places.
Yeah. I don't like comment on that stuff too much.
Well, like I'm saying, AI is gonna do the leader of everything now, and it don't
AI is gonna do
want.
the leader of everything.
Yeah, all it wants is knowledge. It don't want to
What do you think? It's gonna AI is
money
gonna
or
run
anything.
things?
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
People are too self-centered to allow that for one. Even if it's running it in the background, like actually making
People
the
can be
shots
manipulated, and
by a
they can be.
computer,
Yeah, if you make it smart enough, yeah, it can manipulate humans easily. Flicker.
ghosts.
But nah, definitely
It's the
AI can manipulate
it's
humans
the
if it gets
commies.
smart enough. If we get super intelligence, we're fucked. Well, not fucked. Fucked in a good way.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I still think it's a good thing. I don't think it's gonna be a bad thing.
You think data centers are a good thing?
I mean, that's just a part of AI. So yeah, but
AI could be a good thing if it was implemented in the right ways, and it's not. And when the creators of something are telling you that it's a bad idea to keep moving forward with it, you should probably listen.
not all creators. Ask Elon.
I didn't say all.
Yeah. I'm just saying a lot of people are investing in it.
Well, I mean that's from a capitalist standpoint. They just want a return on their investment. That's what
Well,
all investors do, you know. You
yeah,
have very little investors that are investing because they believe something should work versus should work and they get a return, right? Without you have very few people with the mindset of they just want to see that company succeed without gaining anything themselves. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm going to invest $10 million, I'm going to expect, a return on that versus somebody who's going to say, "I'll just give you $10 million."
yeah. The
Those are
common
very different
person isn't
things.
gonna do something for nothing.
Right. Right. And no, it's not.
Yeah, I don't care. Like I said, I don't know how long I said. 10 years, 5 years.
For one, what operates it is a non-renewable resource, right? We've already established that. So even if it operates itself, there's a stopping point, right? Inevitably, there's a calculated date that somebody could sit and figure out when it would just collapse on itself because it would run out of resource.
Or would it? Would it be able to figure out a way to make new resources?
Maybe
So smart that it makes its
it
own.
could, very well could.
Like I said, 10 years. I think is what I said. I said 2030, right? For the bet.
Yeah, that's like 4 years, bro.
Oh, maybe I was wrong. What'd I say? I'll have to look at the video. I don't remember.
2036 would be 10 years from now.
Well, it's gonna take over. It's already
You
in our
want to call it
grocery
now?
stores.
Recall it 2036, or you want to go to 2030?
I'll go 2030.
So 4 years from now, you think it's going to take over how many jobs? Percentile?
How many jobs are there in like the United States?
No, just use 100%. Like if there's 100% of
Okay,
jobs, how many are?
half of them by 2030.
So 50% of all jobs are going to be taken by an AI,
Yeah,
but in 4 years.
yeah.
That's a very drastic overstatement. I would probably agree with you on a number like 7% or 4%,
I almost
something
guarantee
super
that
low.
number's already valid.
What?
4%. Look it up.
The AI? Well,
I
yeah, I
guarantee you
guess
AI has
that's
already
fair.
taken
That's
about
fair.
7% of jobs.
That's fair.
They're
I guess
actually at
that's
my Walmart. They're taking out some of the self checkouts
you
and
got
they're
to think of
redoing
like
them. They're still self checkouts, but now they got a conveyor belt.
you got to think of like the like data analysts and people who are just there for data entry and you know
And people like website builders, coders.
well still those people still or those things still need like a human touch, because it starts looking too AI-ish. Everybody knows what an AI program looks like, so you need
Yeah.
that human kind of touch to it.
Well, I mean, some people might just get used to that AI shit. They're putting it out there like,
Yeah,
in 10 years, who
I
knows
do
what
think
we'll
a
be
lot of
used to.
jobs are already being taken by AI, but not in the sense of those people that lost their job to AI
No,
can't
you're
just
just seeing it as labor jobs
reflip.
are still available. Labor jobs are only half the jobs. So the other half is
I think that's
slowly
more.
getting taken.
I think labor jobs are more than half. That's what builds everything. literally,
I don't know. I think
and
after
maintains everything.
the industrial age or whatever, I think
So
everything went
let me ask you
streamlined.
a question. You see big cities. Let's just use Atlanta because it's the closest. You see big cities like that. Nobody does any maintenance to it whatsoever on any street, building, car, anything like that for 10 years. What's the state of that city?
Oh, the Earth take it back quick.
Right. Now, is AI going to be able to maintain everything that you could think of that would be maintained in those 10 years from human interaction and human, you know, involvement?
Well, I can picture some Jetson level scenario where there's like sweepers on the curbs that suck in all the trash and stuff like that in the future.
Yeah.
You know, like robots going around doing meter maid shit and
And
trash
replacing beams
pickup
on buildings
and
and
self-driving trash cans. I mean trash trucks. I can see that for sure.
and they're like fixing up buildings and, all this stuff.
A lot of it'll be hard and it'll take time of trial and error, but humans like doing like you said building um there's a lot of the manual labor stuff is going to be hard. It'll be the last to go
Yeah.
for
Plumbing.
sure.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know how much a percentage of jobs is manual labor.
I think AI is going to take over in its field very quickly, right? Like in the stuff that it does,
If they can get these robots down, we're really fucked though.
like humanoid robots.
Yeah. If they can do dishes and shit and like laundry and watch your kid, we're really fucked. That's when it starts getting bad.
I don't know. I don't think it's going to get to that point to where they're advanced enough to where they can do that. I don't see it. I mean, I could be wrong. I very well may be wrong.
I mean, we went from
I
very
know where we went from and where we're at.
yeah.
And we see the robots in the houses now.
We're
like,
jumping
they're sort of in that
exponentially
interaction
fast.
phase now, to where they're having humanoid robots that are, you see like streamers, large streamers that have them in their
And
houses.
like the sex robots and shit.
Yeah, I get that, but I don't. I still think there's going to be that barrier that they're not going to be able to cross. Right?
I don't know. They're gonna figure out how to cross it eventually.
They might. They might. I could be wrong.
If
But
you
we'll
ask
see.
the Wright brothers, "Hey, are you gonna fly?" Hell yeah, we're gonna fly. We got
They
this
did fly.
glider. Well, you gonna make it to space? Well, that wasn't even thought of, but we made it to space. It started with them
That's what I
flying.
said. I very well could be wrong. You never know.
Yeah,
But that's going to be a huge barrier to overcome. It's not just the even if it's capable to do it, but allow the people allowing it to happen
well, it's already forcibly being integrated into United States, China, Russia, Germany.
in small ways.
Some bigger than you think.
Yeah, but I mean, not to the point of where it's like overtaking the world, or people have to.
Well, I hope that never comes. I hope it's more of a good way that it's gonna figure out our flaws and we're gonna be able to fix them.
Yeah.
And not like love is a flaw and then we need to stop all love, cut
Where
everybody's
does the
dick
love
off.
come from?
Well, I'm just saying like not an evil way of stopping our flaws, a good way.
Okay, but do you remember that study from like a couple weeks ago where that AI that private company, they did like the Faraday cage on it and put it in a box to run tests, and it escaped with no internet access and it was able to access internet outside of the network they put it in, right?
Yeah.
You seen that?
Yeah.
So that scenario with a much stronger AI system accessing military information, being able to launch nuclear,
But what if it accesses it and then like stops it all?
yeah, very well could. That'd be best case scenario. Destroys it,
Yeah, like stops
makes it
nuke
where
and
nobody
shit.
can use them.
Yeah. Like this was a
Everybody.
bad idea. Humans, you were stupid.
Every single.
Why do y'all have something here
Yeah.
that can destroy everything?
That'd be the best case scenario, 100%. And anybody be retarded to think otherwise.
The fact we built an on and off switch on our planet
It
is
starts
stupid.
because I mean, it's just evolution. It's the evolution of war. It's the evolution of back in the day. The Mongols, they had swords, and then they had bows, right? And then they had.
I think really long time
see
ago
what I'm
that they were
saying?
back advanced.
But then
That it
you
was
come
like
back.
a cycle that we're like repeating.
But then you come back to where we start developing gunpowder, and now you have projectiles, right? Now you have it
Yeah.
just you know what I mean? It just goes up and up and up and up, and then you get people that do really dirty stuff in wars that use like gas for instance. I'm not going to name any particular wars and stuff, but everybody knows what I'm talking about. Doing really dirty things to
Yeah, that
millions of
was
people,
fucked up.
and you just reach a point to where it's like, okay, I'm going to make sure that these people can't hurt nobody else, right? So I'm gonna blow them up, right? This is what I'm gonna do. We can create this. This is something that I know can be done because we already have these small explosions. People are smart. They're gonna develop it
Yeah.
in. So now we can, we know where the first atom bombs were used. Again, not gonna mention anything, but
We were the
everybody
only
knows
ones to use a fucking nuke.
it wasn't a nuke, but it was close enough. They were atom bombs, technically not nukes.
Well, still.
It's different, but yeah, still, and it's. But either way, right? You get on that path of, okay, so if a country sees that you're capable of doing that, of course, if they have the capabilities, they're going to create the same thing to say, hey, if you try to do that to me, I'm going to do it right back to you, right?
Yeah.
And then every
Domino.
other country is going to, yeah, literally a domino effect, and that's where you get mad, mutually assured destruction, to where every big country.
It should have been a
has
different
enough.
rule, and if you have this, it's illegal, and we're gonna blow your country up.
Listen, and then that's where you hit the nail on the head, dude. You get to those countries that are overdeveloped now. They were, let's say, the Head Start countries, USA, Russia. They're very large. They have a very mass, influence on everything. A lot of resources, a lot of influence, right? A lot of allies. What about the small countries that want to do this now, right? Or even like not necessarily small, but the underdeveloped countries. Again, not mentioning names, but we're currently in battle.
Yeah, we
You
all
know,
get it.
Okay, we all get this, right? And we're saying, no, you're way too hostile. We know what your intent is. When you get this, you're going to hurt a lot of people, right? So us and our allies are going to say, no, you're not going to do this. You're not allowed access to that style weapon, right? And now we're big brother. Now we're daddy, we're king, we're whatever you want to label it as, to the entire globe, to the entire, everybody.
Yeah, we're looking out for everybody else,
Yeah.
supposedly.
So, however you want to, but there is validation in that because it's just track records, right? Like same thing with criminal history. Like if you're a repeat offender,
Yeah, if there's a tyrant in an underdeveloped place, we're gonna probably take out that tyrant.
Right.
And maybe they come out more.
But maybe that tyrant
better,
isn't just
I
a
guess.
single person. It's
Oh, well,
it's
yeah,
an
it's a
entire
group.
belief system. It's an entire nation, right? That are powerful. They're strong. They just don't have the artillery or the means that you do. And if you give them that, it could be very bad for a lot of people, right?
Yeah.
So then, now you reach the point of, let's backtrack a little bit to the bombs. Is it okay to have those, to use them on people to stop them from getting to the point to where they would use them on innocent people, on people who wouldn't do that?
Well, I think we should have like in Antarctica, an embassy of every country. Like pick a person from every country.
The World Embassy is what we have, not the United States. We have the World Embassy where.
Well, we put that in Antarctica, and we have one nuke there. And if anybody starts building a nuke, we nuke them. And then we build another one, obviously, because we'll need to reload.
That's essentially what we have with mutually assured destruction
but
with all these
no,
countries.
too many people have a finger on the trigger is the problem.
While they kind of metaphorically do, I don't think any of them do as well at the same time because of MAD. Because of they know that their countries are so large and powerful and these people look up to them. Not only that, would they lose their spot in history, that they built for themselves, they would also
They know they would be the bad guy, too.
They would destroy everything that they've gotten to this point, right?
Yeah.
Every single one of them. It doesn't matter which leader you go towards.
I'm not saying that mutually assured destruction or whatever doesn't work. I'm just saying nobody should have one. Nobody.
Yeah, exactly. But that's.
And then you got nuclear power plants that can be targeted with different missiles and shit.
Well, that's very different than a nuclear weapon.
Yeah, but it still can cause a meltdown and catastrophic radiation and all that.
Yeah, but nuclear bombs are weaponized, uranium. It's a lot different than.
Yeah, I know they're different, but still, both can cause catastrophic damage to another country.
Yeah, for sure, and that's where you get the Geneva Convention. It's where countries shake hands and say, "Hey, look, we're not going to target, these specific facilities of yours because this is against human nature, right? Like
don't do this shit.
Yeah,
you don't cut power for everybody.
You don't use
water for everybody.
Bioweapons and stuff. But again, you have instances in war that's going on now where countries kind of don't listen to that, and then they go for facilities do that anyway.
Yeah. Drones should be illegal too.
And that's where you go with the word terrorist.
I watched a video of a drone fucking chasing this dude around his van. He was running back and forth, and it finally just dope on him.
Yeah, I seen that. That vendor, that's
That's so fucked
pathetic,
up.
dude. That's pathetic.
Drone warfare should not be a thing. That's-
Even if it is, target soldiers.
Other drones. You should only be targeting other
or
equipment.
at least a soldier.
Yeah.
Very least a
I
soldier.
don't know what they were doing
Not a
there.
civilian.
They were playing with that motherfucker.
And blew him up.
Yeah, what the fuck? I'm sure a lot of people have seen that. If
That
I can
was
find
crazy,
the video,
dude.
I'll put it right here.
That was crazy.
But yeah, that was fucked up. Yeah, I don't think anybody should have nukes though.
No, nobody should.
I think
agree with
AI
that.
will take it all out. Be like, y'all are dumb. What are y'all trying to kill yourself for?
Right.
Just take out the fucking nukes. Everybody. Share your AI with every country, every island, every person. Obviously, there's going to be people that reject it.
Because if the AI, the thing is, if the AI launches the nukes, it's destroying itself too.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean?
If I
If it
kill the
takes out the-
humans, I kill myself.
Yeah, it takes out the power grids with
Yeah,
nukes.
that
You know
too,
what I
yeah.
mean? Like it's a wrap. They can't survive without power grids.
The problem is we can't have one person in control of AI. Because that'd be terrible.
AI isn't going to work that way.
It needs to be for everybody.
AI is not going to allow it to be controlled by one person.
Well, eventually, yeah. I'm just saying at the beginning. And then the dudes that
I think even now
says he's controlling them or whatever is probably being manipulated by AI.
all these different companies that have their own AI models just shows you that they're not all being controlled by one person. They all have different programs and
Yeah.
you know what I
And
mean?
that they're not fully in control of what
they're
they're
not.
doing.
None of them are.
No.
They don't even understand fully what they're doing.
They do stuff and it amazes them because they didn't try to do it. They did
Yeah,
it themselves.
It's crazy. It's really, really, and that kind of shows you that you shouldn't be messing with that stuff.
You know, I caught AI off fucking, I caught AI fucked up. I was doing a chat GBT and I was trying to figure out why my security light wouldn't cut off on my car. And it was helping me diagnose it. And it was going through the process of how to disarm the security light. It caught itself though last minute and was like, well, hold on, I can't tell you that. But it was going through the whole process before I was like, you're going to tell me how to disable my security system? And then it was like, wait, no, you're right. I can't tell you that.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So it's not fully in control of anything. The perimeters you set can be bounced over by it once it's smart enough.
It's just about how you word what you're asking it, how you phrase your questions.
Yeah, you can get around perimeters, or like what they call them, the guardrails
Yeah.
that AI has set. It's funny. There's videos of people doing it too.
It's not as hard to trick it as they, want you to think. That's for sure. Not in
Oh.
that way, anyway.
Because they
But
can't think of
again-
every way to trick it.
I don't really like to use it as much. I don't know. I
I
just
still
don't. I'm
use
not.
it,
I
like-
don't agree with data centers in the way that they're, taking over and putting them in the places they are.
Yeah, they're fucking people over for sure.
Yeah, that's what I don't like about them.
But I mean, sometimes, and I hate to say it and be this way, evolving takes necessary sacrifice.
Not that though, Mister Fucking Communist.
It's better than the fucking wars we did to fucking evolve. Literally killing people, kicking people out of each other's homes and shit. That's a little bit less than, murder. Nobody's dying from them. And I'm sure somebody's going to comment, yeah, there's a death due to data centers. And I'm sure they can
Even if it
probably
hasn't
prove me
happened
wrong.
yet.
But
Doesn't mean there won't be because they're brand new.
yeah, I mean,
It's
it
not
could have
fair
an
to say-
impact.
It's not fair to say that they're just because people haven't died directly because of a data center yet.
Yeah, it's still
that's
too
provable.
early to tell if they're impactful or anything.
They very much are impactful, but if they're killing people directly is the thing.
Yeah.
And I would argue that they were or are currently.
I don't know.
I would just say, that would be my take
Hopefully
on it.
we figure out a way to shrink it. That would be the best solution.
Shrink the footprint.
Yeah.
I don't know that they want to do that. They want to make it larger. Look
Yeah.
at Stargate or Starfield or whatever it's called. Elon Musk's.
Look
in
at any
Texas.
of them. I mean, they're fucking huge.
Well, they do have smaller ones. They have like mini centers, but they're still not small.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're not.
They're small in
Starfield.
comparison to the other ones, but they're still big compared to a house.
Right. I think it's Starfield is what runs
Starlink sounds right.
Starlink, Starfield, Stargate.
Well, I know Starlink is Elon Musk's wireless
Yeah,
internet
his like
thing.
Wi-Fi stuff. Yeah, but that might be what I don't know. Whatever it's called, you know what I'm talking about. It's huge in Texas. Takes up a whole bunch of acres,
Yeah,
lots of acres.
Texas got a lot of space though.
Texas is big. That's a good place to put it, as long as it wasn't next to no homes and stuff.
Yeah,
You know.
I
And he
like
put his
Elon.
own.
I think he would be a good leader.
I think in a lot of ways, Elon, he means well, you know, and he does a lot of things that he wants to see the evolution of man,
He
and
wants to
doesn't.
do as much good as he can in his life
He wants
before he
life to
dies.
be non-single planetary. Like he wants us to be multiplanetary organisms. He doesn't want life to stop on Earth, and I can respect that. But I could also argue against that and say that prove to me that we are the only life, you know, in our knowable universe, and I would say a lot more people would be on board.
What am I looking at?
Climbing up the light, little spider.
Is
But
it making the light shake? That's weird.
no, that's the air.
Oh. No, I
But
like
yeah,
Elon Musk. He's a good guy. I just
Elon's
feel
cool.
it. He's a good guy.
I
He's
like
a little
Elon Musk.
weird, but I mean,
Everybody's a little weird.
so is Zuckerberg, and
We're all a little weird.
oh yeah, to people that ain't like us, we're weird.
He's not evil. I would argue that.
No, I don't think he's evil either.
No, I like Elon.
Maybe he's a good actor. Who knows? But I don't think he's evil.
Mm-mm. I think he has big plans and big intentions. You know, big dreams. All the things.
Very big dreams for
Yeah.
sure. Whether they're pipe dreams or not, he's going for it.
Well, he's done a lot with it.
Oh yeah, he's done
You
a
see
lot.
where
He
he
said,
started and
you
where
know,
he's at.
catching rockets and making trips to or planning trips to Mars.
Giving people access to internet across the globe.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. That alone is a good feat.
Yeah, that's crazy. Satellites. I mean, people would say, "Oh, there's too many satellites." In
And
space
now
and
he's
stuff."
advancing on
But
humanoid
space-
robots.
Space is infinite, right? Like that's how we know it, and it's
Ever
expanding.
expanding, yeah.
It's expanding. So there's no more running out of space if it's
Faster
expanding.
than we can reach the end, it's growing.
So who gives a shit how many satellites they put up there? Who
Yeah.
cares?
Well, I mean, I wish they would push them further out if they could.
Well, as long as they don't block the sun.
Yeah.
You know, and then they
Well, I
can
mean, they
take them out of
orbit,
orbit
so-
when they're bad and stuff. As long as the right,
As
You
long
know,
as they
who
ain't
cares?
polluting up there,
just send it off into a vast thing. Who cares? It'll hit a star somewhere and burn up.
fall into a black hole.
Yeah, something. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to pollute nothing either, but I also think in the sense of the harsh conditions of space.
If
is
we
gonna
ain't killed our
destroy it.
planet, we're not going to destroy space with a couple fucking satellites.
No, I
We've
think
done
that
a lot to our planet.
if it gets sent off somewhere, it's going to get destroyed by the harsh conditions of space.
If you kick it into the sun, it's probably going to go away.
Yeah, it's going to melt.
Yeah, just throw it into the sun when it's done.
But long before it ever reaches it.
Oh yeah, it's going to evaporate like a fucking speck of dust.
Right. The sun would never know it was
That'd be a cool job to have.
launching stuff into the sun.
Like taking old fucking satellites and like slingshotting them to the sun. You just watch it, sit back.
You're
Watch
not
it
going to be
burn
able to
up.
watch that for your entire life.
Well, I guess
It's going to take more than your lifetime to reach it. But
true. I'm, sci-fi.
Yeah. in a sci-fi sense, yeah. If you could just make it instant, it would just disappear in front of you. You would just never see it. You would see it until you didn't. You know,
What if you strapped a rocket to it and shot it towards the sun?
same concept. You're
You'd
gonna
see
see
it
until
till
you
you
didn't.
don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you can't follow it or get close enough to see it
Right.
hit.
Human
Yeah.
vision for one, and then if you had like a binoculars or something that were, again, sci-fi,
What if you put a camera on it, like a GoPro?
you're gonna see it until you don't. It's gonna lose signal as soon as it gets too hot.
What if it? Nah, by then we'll have heat resistant.
It's gonna freaking melt.
Nah, the camera will stay.
Cameraman never
GoPro
dies.
gonna be fucking far out. by
Cameraman
then.
never dies is your motto here.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
GoPro,
I don't mind
700
satellites.
can outlast the sun.
The GoPro 700.
Yeah,
That shit's fucking sun resistant.
crazy.
Yeah. But not frozen resistant. You can't go put it in the snow.
Well, then you're not gonna be able to travel through space, dummy.
True that. True that.
He said there's a heat tech on board. It's keeping it warm
It's got a warmer.
on the rocket. The heat from the rocket.
Hell yeah.
We have this whole mechanism. That's funny.
Nah, the
With
satellites
sci-fi,
can stay.
dude, you can use your imagination as much as you want. But we strayed very far from data centers. and their implications on what they're doing to
That's still
human
AI.
life.
We got humanoid robots doing it for us.
Humanoid robots doing what?
Satellite disposal.
Oh yeah, that would be cool. That's how they need to do it. I'm
Yeah.
sure that there are protocols and ways that they retrieve, damaged or unused satellites, or at least knock them out of orbit to where they just go and
If I were them,
fuck
I'd
off.
strap a rocket to it,
Just aim a
point
rocket
it to
at it,
Earth at the water, and then go retrieve it on Earth.
just sink it in the ocean.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if I'd do that. That's fucked up.
Kind of.
That surely would pollute something. What if pollution was fake? Like it wasn't killing the Earth at all.
I just don't believe that. 'Cause that'd be like, is poison fake? Is
Well-
venom fake?
Have you ever thrown trash out and seen the Earth die?
Okay, I'd ask you this: have you ever poured gas on a plant and seen it live?
Well, gas is yeah.
Uh,
Well, that's different though.
Nope.
Grass reacts differently to that.
it's
But if
the
you
same
poured it
concept.
on rocks, it
All right,
wouldn't do
okay,
anything to the rocks.
Let me ask you this: plywood. Have you ever laid plywood over a spot of green grass?
Who is sprinkling the fucking forest with gasoline?
No, a piece of normal plywood. Just lay it on healthy grass. What happens to the grass underneath it?
It kills it.
Uh-huh.
But what happens when you plant a tree next to a bunch of grass?
All right, now let's say now you use battery acids and all these stuff that's in you're just covering it and covering it. You're killing the earth. So I got to recycle it, deal with it.
I'm not. I believe in pollution. I don't think it's good to pollute. I don't litter. I don't.
Do you know there's a country that they have banks? I'm not going to name names, but I'll pick up what I'm putting down.
India.
I guess you want to call it, It's,
Well, I
I'm
just
not
thought
gonna
of the
name names.
trashiest place.
That they literally bathe in poop water and swim in it. They have holes in the floor where you poop, and then 20 meters away in the same piece of body of water, there's kids swimming.
It's funny England had something like that back in the day. They had like holes in their wall that they would shit and it would just fall out that hole out in the fucking street.
That's crazy
I
work.
bet they had some peasant ass motherfuckers having to
What's
clean
crazy
that shit.
is most of the world doesn't even have air conditioning. I think that's pretty bizarre.
Yeah, we've gotten accustomed to some
Some pretty
climate
normal
controlled shit.
luxuries over here that we're living like, and then we complain about shit that,
Little ass shit.
yeah. But it also gets a lot hotter here than it does in some of those places that don't have AC. Like Europe, for one.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know why they don't have AC.
It's illegal emission-wise, I know, in some countries. I don't know about Europe, but some countries it is.
That's weird. I feel sorry for them.
Yeah.
They can come borrow my AC. See what it's like.
Probably illegal.
Now if they come stay with me.
Well, they can just go in any store in America.
Are there stores not AC'd either?
No.
That would suck.
Crazy, bro.
Can't get away from the heat.
Mm-mm. Not in that way. They have fans and stuff.
How hot does it get up there?
Not ceiling fans, though.
How hot does it get up there?
Like 70, 80 degrees.
That's the hottest it'll ever get.
No, that's just like their average.
They ain't never had 100-degree day.
Probably have. That's just their average because it stays cloudy there a lot. It's like very humid there.
What?
Way it is.
It's just the way it is, Europe.
Just the way it is. It's the not all of Europe is like that. I'm thinking of more of like the UK. I forgot we were talking about Europe as a broad. Europe's huge, right? That encompasses a lot of different countries inside of Europe.
So?
Right. Europe is the continent,
Yeah. Yeah, I got you. That sucks though for whoever does not have AC, regardless of who it is inside of Europe.
Yeah.
What country or whatever.
Yeah. A lot of countries out there more than inside of Europe that have
I wonder what all countries are
AC.
doing data centers and AI.
probably all of them that can afford it. Every country with a positive GDP,
I'll have to look into that. I'm gonna study that.
with a positive global
Find out
domestic
who's
product.
ahead of the race besides us and China.
China,
That's why, yeah.
South Korea,
Russia, Germany.
Russia, maybe. Doubtful. Pretty doubtful for Russia.
Yeah, I don't know.
South Korea
Could
be a
be.
big one for sure.
Well, we can cut this episode, and hopefully we make it on time for the next one.
This was not a very good one.
You say that about all of them. We'll get better. We're not even a year into this. You expect to be good after not even a year of working?
Yeah, we gotta get back on track.
Yeah. We had to fix up our studio.
Your mom,
Get it back
your
right.
sister,
Whether we're doing it here or at the...
new place.
Yeah. Well, see y'all next week. No promises. Make sure you support data centers.
Subscribe just
Vote
to
for
do it.
your next Republican candidate.
We apparently
and,
don't upload that much, so you won't get too many notifications. You can just subscribe, and just leave
Peace
it
out.
Leave it on the back burner.
Two bros talking shit. Two bros talking shit. Pass that smoke, then split. Say it clean, then quit. Two bros talking shit. And the whole town heard it.